are about to do water survival training with the US Navy. The point of this training is in case you have to eject out of a fighter jet or crash in a helicopter in the water. Being familiar with the water is essential to survival. We have to pass this training in order to be qualified to fly in an actual fighter jet. We're here at the Navy's Aviation Survival Training Center in Norfolk, Virginia. Pilots and aircrew come here from across the Navy and the Marine Corps to receive life-saving training that will help them prevent mishaps, but also survive should the worst happen. This training is broken down into two parts, the classroom and the pool. Before we can get into the pool and do this, we have to learn about everything. Each lecture has a different instructor from the Navy teaching it. The next one, we went over different types of gear, and then we got to our first activity, parachute training. Instead of actually jumping out of a plane, they have a simulator set up, which was actually really cool. It simulates errors deploying your chute that you have to correct and then landing down on the ground or water. Back to the classroom, we went over G-forces, how to use the ejection seat, overall health and wellness. There was a lot of information, and the whole time Isaac and I were both a little anxious to actually get in the pool. And then once that was done, it was finally pool time. We got our swim trunks on. It's time for the swimming portion of the survival test. This is last, right?
I hope so.
I hope so.
Okay. We have to do that twice, once with our eyes, and then once we're doing it blindfolded. That's gonna be insane. Well, it's safe to say we're pretty nervous, but we're gonna do our best, right?
Well, if we don't do our best, we'll drown.
We're gonna do our best. All of this training is for one specific event. I'm gonna be flying in an F-18 jet. So that's what this entire training is for. And Isaac is the backup in case something happens to me. So we have to pass this.
All right, let's get in the water.
I don't know why they cut their hair so short in the movie. You don't even need a blindfold.
How we feeling? Feeling good so far?
Yeah.
Ready for the underwater swim?
Yeah.
So you're gonna go about halfway, come up to the surface, take a breath, back down, over to the other side. Remember, lead with your hand, not with your head. All right, ground crew. Head on over to the ladder, come back around, we'll get you guys dressed out. So for the flight suits, they're gonna be based off like your suit size, your chest size. So
Massive.
kind of goes small up to our largest size over here.
Boots, we got largest sizes going down to the bottom sizes. So you said 12.
I put my socks on.
Extra weight, don't need it.
I'm putting socks on. These socks are going straight in the dumpster after this. This harness is pushing my nomads. They might not have any of these leg sleeves in my waist size because I don't think there's any pilots. I don't think you're allowed to be this fat in a pilot, are you? Come on, rookie.
It's my first day in the Navy.
Yeah, you're out. Come on, you gotta get in the pool.
Trying. There's no
Inside out, chat.
Not inside.
I think is the bottom twisted.
Let me help you.
There it is.
Yeah, help me out. Sailor. I forgot to milk my cow. That was an official part of our training was... Uh-oh. I think I'm upside down. Hang on. Hang on. Commander. There. Thanks.
All right, let's go. All right, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna walk around the side. We're gonna get in the pool. I'll let you guys just get in the water, get all your gear wet, kind of get some comfortability with it. From there, we're gonna start off swimming. Splash around a little bit, get comfortable.
That feels so horrible.
Feels horrible?
Into your boots.
See that white buoy at the end? You're gonna go around the buoy over to that ladder by the guy with the life ring. Got it. Just swim around, come out. You're gonna get that flotation put back on.
It's heavy getting out. That wasn't as hard as I thought it'd be, but standing out here feels like, holy moly.
Nice and warmed up.
I'm warm. Yeah.
Feeling warm? All right, let's come around and we're gonna go over and start our drag. All right, number one thing you wanna do is get out of that canopy. And the first easiest way to do that is to get out of those upper coat fittings, all right? That's what I'm gonna plug you into today. So one at a time, I'm gonna have you come up, I'm gonna connect you to your upper coat fittings. So you're gonna hang on to those lines. Those are gonna be your simulated risers. I'm gonna give you command 3, 2, 1, step. On step, just step right off. No cannonballs, swan dives, anything crazy, all right? Once you step off, I'm gonna start dragging you face first. First thing you wanna do, grab those risers that you have in your hands and just push, pull. Doesn't matter which one you go on, push one, pull the other, you're gonna roll right over on your back. You're gonna slide those hands down those risers until you find those upper coat fittings. Those metal clippings you have your hands on right now. All right, it has a dust cover that is spring loaded. You gotta push that up, pull the release mechanism down, and it's gonna pop free.
Dang, he got flipped over quick. We got one more. That was pretty good.
That's kind of fun. It wasn't as violent as I was anticipating. Andrew will do just fine.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, step.
Yeah, he did way better than me. That was good. Could not find the left one.
It's hard to swim in this thing.
That was pretty fun. This one looks like a little bit of a higher drop. The tower. Oh, jeez.
You're first on this one.
Ah, frick.
Squat down, find your weight. You just drop out there.
Made it to safety. Oh, that was intense.
Go ahead, go down to the end of the raft. Go ahead and get There we go. Awesome. Now go ahead.
Come over here, start off, make my easy thrust, rinse off the gear, sit on down.
Is there room for 2? Yeah. No, it'll still too much. I'm gonna take this off. Here, put your helmet back on.
I can't sit up.
Different branches have different salutes, or is it all the same? I just asked them a question.
This is important.
Okay.
I'm feeling the need for speed. You know that? Here you go.
Back to my question.
Oh. Ready for the extreme swimming now?
Huh? That wasn't it?
No, that was the warm-up.
Okay.
Alright, so we have goggles. These goggles are all scratched up, so when you put them on, you can't see anything. That's going to be our nighttime practice.
Yeah, I look epic.
The tasks are on the board. All right, you guys see the toggle? 3 o'clock position, 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 12 o'clock. The only one that actually does something is that 12 o'clock position. You're going to step up to the reference bar like my instructor's here. Left foot against that reference bar. On the command 3, 2, 1 ditch, you're just gonna sit down. Excellent job.
I didn't windowsill.
Back to the spinner wheel.
I'm gonna give you that command of going forward. 3, 2, 1, ditch. You hear that ditch? You're gonna reach back here, grab that little yellow handle, give that a good solid tug. You're gonna hand that off to our other instructor. Once you've got that window off, you're gonna go ahead and grab the frame of that window somewhere. Or that's gonna be your reference point. So make sure you maintain that reference point at all times. Once you're upside down, all violent motion stops and you're completely still. Use that reference point and find your way out.
Forward. 3, 2, 1, ditch.
So funny from out here.
I messed up on my first one. I didn't keep my reference point, so if that was a real crash, I probably would have floated away who knows where. I don't know. Yeah, so the next one we're going to do is side ditch. Okay. All right, and for this one, we're going to be blindfolded. 3, 2, 1, ditch. This time you're not going to do a thing. One seat's going to turn and rotate over. Once you come to a complete stop, all right, your right elbow, your fist, whatever you're comfortable with, pop that window right out.
Oh, sick.
Once the window's out, grab that windowsill. Again, that's your reference point. Release your harness, and then this time we're going out sideways, out through the window. Okay. Right.
Sick.
Right.
Right.
Oh, going sideways. 3, 2, 1, ditch.
So far my favorite thing we've done. I don't know why, it's just kind of fun. Even though there's so much water goes up your nose, I'm so scared of flying and crashing into the ocean, so it feels like I'm actually progressing towards overcoming a fear, which is cool. But I'm still nervous about the big one. I don't think Andrew likes this one as much.
Look sideways. 3, 2, 1, ditch.
Oh, he broke the window too early. Uh-oh. Look at that. If me and Andrew are ever in a helicopter crash into the Atlantic, we'll be just fine. Ugh. Did you like that?
I mean,
No? I don't know
it went
why.
in my nose.
Yeah.
Like, if it wouldn't go in my nose, it would be way more fun. That's the worst. Isaac and I finished all the exercises except for one, the final boss of the water survival training, the dunker. This is the training that Isaac and I have been nervous about for weeks leading up to it. Once we complete it, our training is done and we are certified.
I'm excited. I don't know why.
I know. I'm getting amped up.
I was way more nervous from the beginning than you were.
I mean, I was still nervous.
Really?
Yeah.
You better
I
hide
talked to
me.
my wife like all last week. I'm like, I don't know if I can go.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That makes me feel so much better. I couldn't sleep for the last like month.
It's always in your head. Like this stuff, you know?
You can also share when you're nervous, and then we can.
I did.
nervous
I said I'm
together.
nervous, but you didn't believe me.
Yeah, because we're still here.
All right. Whoever wants to sit next to the window is going to be blindfolded for the first run. Whoever sits in the back is going to have their eyes so they can see. We're going to do the first run, and then basically you guys are just going to flip-flop positions.
Yep.
So who wants to be blindfolded first? You choose.
All right, I'll go blindfolded.
Okay. All right, gents, we all set? We're ready. Ready. Here we go. All right, window out. There you go.
second I was a little scared. What happened? Well, I was far away. I got turned around because I was upside down.
Yeah, I don't even know where I came
It's
out.
kind of scary going through the whole plane.
Oh.
You can't really see. You can't see anything. I can't wait to do the other one. That one looks really less scary.
That's why the key to the whole thing is trusting that reference point.
Yeah.
Because just imagine if you were like out in seawater, imagine if it was dark out, you would see nothing. I almost messed up again, almost let go, but like you're saying, like just because I had my hand there, that's just where I pulled myself through.
Yeah.
Guys, you all set?
Remember, hold your breath for a long time. Take your time. Work your way out the exits. So you get? Yep. My job.
Survival swim.
Guys, congratulations for making it this far. If you made it this far in real life, you're just waiting, you're relaxing, you're waiting to be rescued. So, from this point on, in real life, the most senior person is going to be in charge and start divvying out jobs to everybody. So this is the Nibbler, the multi-place life raft. So, you're going to start divvying out jobs, alright? So what's going to happen is the jobs you give out...
You're on the radio.
Yeah. You're going to have someone on the radios trying to get in contact with somebody who's going to come out and help you divvy out food and water, get rations going, make sure that there's a baler, try to get all this water out of here, a log keeper, a lookout and a signaler, stuff like that. You want to make sure everything's all good so you guys are all good and safe. Remember, you want to do not panic, alright? Panic is going to set in and then everything's going to fall from there. So just make sure everything's good, everybody stay calm, just know that you're going to be rescued soon, alright? Alright, here we go, we'll go ahead and exit out this side.
Alright, we're here, we're gonna be saved.
Roll from here? Yep, tuck and roll from here.
Beat that one. Come on, the helicopter's coming.
Oh, I hope Andrew makes it out okay. That was lame. Would you say you're ready for a plane crash now?
Definitely feel more confident in the water now. It's crazy how you can be like so nervous about something and then once you just get in and start doing it, it's easier.
Yeah.
So that was Navy water survival training.
We completed it. But the journey is not fully over.
No, this was just step one because step two is now the actual flight in the F-18, which is going to be in another video. And that is going to be nervous. Like and subscribe, guys. We had a blast out here. We'll see you in the next video.
We want to thank everyone here at the Aviation Survival Training Center Norfolk for their support. These instructors, as part of the larger Navy medicine team, play a pivotal role in training the Navy and Marine Corps warfighters to excel in the air and survive any dire situation.